Κυρίες και κύριοι, καλησπέρα σας και καλώς ήρθατε σε ένα ακόμη Sunday Show. Για μία ακόμη Κυριακή σας κρατάμε την καλύτερη συντροφιά παρέα με προσωπικότητες και συζητήσεις που εγείρουν το ενδιαφέρον. Σε αυτό το Sunday Show κοντά μας έχουμε τον personal trainer και online coach Ramos Kalogirou για να απαντήσει σε όλες τις ερωτήσεις που αφορούν τη γυμναστική και την επίδρασή της στον υγιεινό τρόπο ζωής. We are delighted to have here with us the personal trainer Ramos Kalogirou. Ramos, welcome.
Nice to have you.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
So let's start with some basic questions about fitness. So how important is it to exercise daily?
So the thing is, think about it like this. How important is to brush your teeth? Really important. You have to brush your teeth. So it's the same thing. But obviously people have this misconception that they have to train every single day. You know, you don't have to, but you just have to create a good habit of doing it, you know, depends on how available you are. But I would say anything between 3 to 4 times a week is really, really important to do. Just for your health, for the way you feel, the way you look. And it's just important.
And I think it has an impact in our energy as well.
Oh my God, I couldn't agree more. So the thing is, more you train, more energy you have. Less you train, less energy you have. This is how crazy it is.
And we have seen that from your social media accounts, right?
Yeah. It's a lot of the clients that I'm working with, since they came, before they came, they were struggling a lot with energy. They were struggling like with the way they feel, the way they look. And they were confused because they were like, how can I do something that is so hard but have more energy? And then when I don't do anything, I'm meant to be rested, to feel like tired and lazy.
So then when is the best time to have the workout? AM or PM hours, and why?
Okay, that's a really good question because that all depends. Based on my experience, early you do it, better it is. And I'll tell you why. First of all, you're fresh. You had the sleep, you're ready to go for the day. Now, if you do it early in the day, you're going to be able to finish it, and then whatever comes in your day, you're ready to go with it. So let's say an example. If I'm going to train in the morning before I go to work, I'm going to be fresh, full of energy. Now, if something happened later on, let's say I decided to go PM, right?
Mm-hmm.
And something happened through the day, I had a long day, I'm stressful at work, mentally I'm like fried, they piss me off. The last thing that you want to do is go to the gym. And apart from that, sometimes when you train late, you cannot sleep easier just because of the adrenaline and the way you train.
Mm-hmm.
So 100% I would say AM, but obviously it depends. Some people work really early, some people work really late, but I would say early is the ideal, and it can help with energy through the day as well.
So when we say early, how early?
So it depends. So like,
because we have heard some 7 p.m. exercise. Is that too early though?
7 a.m. 7 a.m. So no, I see people 6 a.m. I see people 5 a.m. So as long as you have good amount of sleep and you recovered, because the thing is, you don't want to go to bed at 2 and wake up at 6. You know what I mean? It's not enough sleep. So you want to make sure that you have enough sleep. So because that's going to help your energy through the day as well. And especially when you're going to train in the morning.
And now a question that I think everyone is asking you
What is that?
How long do we need for the results to come?
So now physical results we're talking about, right?
Exactly.
So now,
this is our motivation, isn't
of course, you want to look good, isn't it? You want to feel good. So it just all depends on how focused you're going to stay for the period that you're going to do. So an example, I have some of my clients that they get results in 8 weeks, which is only 2 months. It's crazy, right? And you have some other people that get it in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the main difference? The only difference is that some people are a little bit more focused than others. That's the only difference. So let's say, if I say to you an example, yeah? If you wake up tomorrow, if you work for a whole week, 5 a.m., I'm going to give you $1 million. Are you going to do it?
Probably.
They're probably going to do it because the reason why you're doing it is strong enough. So if you say to yourself, let's say you're getting married and you have to look good. Or like, if the purpose is strong, you're going to do it. But obviously, that's why it's important to be focused for that time. So, but it's really doable. You can do it in 8 weeks, you can do it in 12 weeks. Sometimes I see people getting results in 4 weeks. So it just depends how determined you are.
For a beginner now, how
Yes.
long does it take for the body to stop feeling that sore? Because we
Oh
all
yeah,
know this
yeah, that
sweet
pain. Oh,
on the second, I would say, day. The second day
oh my
is the
God.
worst.
To be honest, if you've never done it before and you do it, you're gonna feel like a bus hit you.
Exactly.
This is how painful it is. But that pain doesn't last. So basically, think about it like this: if you've never done something before and you do it, your body's in shock. It's like, what the hell are you doing? I'm used to it to be relaxed. I'm used to it to be more comfortable, and you just basically break up my muscles, and then you expect me to be okay. So the pain it will go, but I would say, especially the first week, it will be a little bit painful. But that's when the most people give up because they think that pain is going to last through the whole time that they're training. But that pain is not going to last. It's just only the start because the body tries to get used to the intensity of the training.
Do you think that there is a significant focus in types of exercise that involve breathing and meditation over the last couple of years?
Yeah. You see a lot of people now focusing a lot on meditation or like this kind of yoga as well, which helps more mentally than physically. So it just depends what. It's good to have combination of both. But I would say it's good to have meditation because you have control of your brain, of your mind, and of your mindset, and it's important.
So can we not see results there?
To be honest, you can improve maybe like your mindset, but you cannot see really physical difference unless your diet is on point. Because you have to remember, your body, in order for the body to change, you need a combination between diet, exercise, and recovery. If all these three things are in equal place, then you're going to get somewhere. If, let's say, you train every single day, you do yoga every day or meditation every day, but the food is out of this world, is you eating whatever you want, you don't track anything, you have no understanding what you're eating, you're never going to get results.
Now let's move a little bit to the chapter weights. We do understand that weights are important in our exercise.
Yes.
And there is this general belief that without weights, you can't do anything, you don't have results and everything.
Yeah.
Is that true?
No, it's not. So the thing is, you don't need to lift weights to get results. You can get results. I have clients that they do it from home. They don't have any access to any equipment. It's only body weight. And they get amazing results. So you can still get results. It's not like, oh my God, you have to go to the gym. You have to use weights. Obviously, weights are good because it's a way of progressing, your muscles. But you can still achieve results without weights. So you can do it.
That's really good. So what about the concerns now? So which is the most common concern that your clients come to you with?
Most concerned. So obviously, is health problems.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them diabetes. It can be thyroid issues. It can be like visceral fat, which is, we have two type of fat. We have the visceral fat and we have the subcutaneous fat. So basically the fat that's inside your organs, which is the most dangerous. That can cause you heart attack, stroke, serious stuff. So the most people big concern usually is that, and then obviously how they feel and how they look. So think about it like this: they don't feel comfortable in their own clothes. They wear clothes, they cover themselves instead of.
So would you say losing weight then?
I would say losing weight is probably one of the biggest one. Yeah, they're probably the most.
And maybe toning?
So toning, yes, but I would say the majority you have losing weight and tone after. So they're like, I want to lose weight first, and then I want to tone up. I want to look nice on my clothes and all that. So yeah, that's quite a strong one. These two.
Nutrition-wise now, how many eggs can I eat per day?
You can do as many as you want. So, but obviously, think about it like this: do you like eggs? Do you want to eat so many? You want to have more variety, right? So you don't want, because someone told you that you have to eat 10 eggs a day is going to help you and all that. You don't have to do that.
We would normally think that we can't eat that many eggs only because of the cholesterol or anything.
The cholesterol that it has is not that bad as they make it to be. My mom used to say the same thing to me. She's like, too many eggs is bad for you. Don't have eggs. And I was like, why? And they say about cholesterol, it's the good cholesterol that you have, not the bad one. Okay. So the bad one usually get it from fried stuff and other stuff, so you can have eggs. It's no problem. And especially for us, we like them. Greeks, we like eggs.
We love eggs,
Yeah.
exactly. What about the dinner now? Which dinner do you think that helps the most in order to sleep better for a better quality, especially when your body is sore?
So you want to make sure that you have a high protein dinner, right? So and the good thing that you have to remember is this: most people eat too late. You know, Greeks, we don't eat like how, let's say, the most people eat. We eat quite late,
Hmm.
right? So here in England, UK, people eat usually around 5. That's the dinner. We eat at 8, 9. So
Even
this
later.
even later sometimes, yeah. But I think the secret is first, don't eat too late. So 2 hours before you sleep, you want to make sure that you be around that time. 2 hours before, 3 hours before you sleep. That's the number one. Number two, to help you with recovery, like you said, every single meal has to be focused on protein, good carbs, and good fat. So an example, it can be a steak with some vegetables and some potatoes. You can have stir-fried chicken, chicken thighs. It's a really nice one. So there's a lot. We can have fish, salmon. So these kind of things that they're quite good, high in protein. That's the main focus, I would say.
And in terms of fruit, is there any fruit that can help us sleep better after the exercise?
So to be honest, you can have any fruit you want. I would say majority berries, they're quite good. Any kind of berries, strawberries, blueberries, they have quite good antioxidants that can help you in general anyway. But I would say it doesn't really matter what you're gonna have when it comes to fruit.
If you could pick just one, which is the most common mistake that you see people doing when exercising?
Oh my God, there's quite a lot of them.
It's hard to pick
Yeah.
one.
So the main one, I would say, if you have no experience and you've never done it before, get some help and get a program. That's the most important one. The most people try to try things. They just go to the gym and they try whatever. They just try to do something they see on YouTube. And that's quite dangerous because you can get injured. So I would say the most important thing that they need to do, they need to have a program and stick to it for 8 to 12 weeks. That's a good time to focus on it. And don't change it every single day because you get bored of it. So stick to that, and that's it. That's the number one. And number two, if I can say another one, is just have a little understanding about the food. Because if you understand a little bit of the food, you don't need to have a meal plan. A lot of people think that you need to eat meal plan to get results. You don't. None of my clients follow meal plan. I give them freedom, but I educate them about certain foods that you can have and more of and less of. So you can eat chocolate. If you want to have chocolate, you can have chocolate. You want to have biscuits, you can have biscuits. So it's
And
no problem.
do they report back to you what they're eating?
Yes, they better do. So because obviously I give them freedom, that helps. But imagine if I just tell them, you're not allowed to have this, you're not allowed to have that, you're not allowed to have that. Probably they will not report some. They'll be like, oh, have that.
You've already done an introduction for my next question, actually,
Okay.
because I can't ignore something that I saw in your social media profile.
Yeah.
That you said you skyrocket their confidence without being restrictive.
Yes.
Does that mean that I can have chocolate
Yes.
every day?
I have chocolate every day.
Okay.
So you can have
And
chocolate.
still be good and continue successfully
Yeah,
in a
100%.
lifestyle?
100%. So
Okay.
the thing is, that's the misconception a lot of people have. They think that you need to stop your favorite things in order to get results. I can have chocolate every single day and still look amazing. And the same with my clients. But I think, and you can do that too. You know what I mean? So no problem, you can have chocolate.
That's great. So where can people find you now?
Okay, so on social media is Ramos Fitnatics, which is basically my business. I'm an online coach and personal trainer, mainly online coach. So we help people all over the world. I have clients in Greece, I have clients in Cyprus, I have clients in Spain, Italy. So basically, we help them start the journey without, restricting them like crazy with meal plan. You have to eat that. You're not allowed to have that. And so far, we get some amazing transformations, as you can see on the profile, and on TikTok as well. I post a lot of tips there. So if you want to learn something like about nutrition, about training, how to train, there's a lot of tips on TikTok and Instagram, which is Ramos Fitnatics. You can find me there.
So how does the online program work then?
Okay, that's a good question because a lot of people think online, oh, I don't like that, that doesn't work for me. So think about it like this. So how many times you told me as well, you used to train with someone, right? So how many times you used to see your personal trainer per week?
Twice.
Okay, what about the So twice per week, right? So how many hours we have in a week? We have 168 hours, right? So only 2 hours. You see him 1 hour in the gym and that's it. So now with the online coach, you get access to him 24 hours. So let's say you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like doing. The online coach is going to be like this to you. Today we have to do your training, this in your program, make sure you do your steps, make sure you do this. And it's on you constantly, every single day, checking on you and just giving you a little motivation.
So you do it yourself then? It's not there a camera that he can
No,
see you?
so they do themselves, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like a Zoom, you know, how we used to do it in COVID. So think about it like this. Basically, just to make it super easy, you come to me, you say, Ramos, I want to get toned. I want to look amazing for the summer when I go Santorini. So, and I want to train only 3 times a week. I only have half an hour in my hands. And I hate doing weights. I don't like going to the gym. I want to do it home. An example, right? So I'm going to create a program that you can do home on your own time. You don't have to wait for me to be available to come to me and get the results that you want. An example, if you want to go to the gym, I'll give you a program that has the equipment that you like. You might tell me, Ramos, I don't really like the dumbbells. I like more machines. I'll create a program that has machine and you can do. And the good thing with that, you tell me, how the hell I'm going to know if I'm doing it right? That's a good question, isn't it?
That was my next question.
Okay, so then we're doing one little, when you first get your program, we do a little induction. Okay, so basically we're going through every single exercise together, either on Zoom or whatever, it depends where are you. And I show you each exercise how to do correctly and I see how you're doing it. Now, apart from that, I have an app. So in the app, you'll be able to see a video of me showing you how to do each exercise and explaining how to do it. And obviously on the other side, after you do your workout, I ask you for the first week, let's say, to record yourself doing the exercise. And then I give you coaching tips on how to fix it. And like that, you're not going to depend on anybody to count your reps or to, wipe your machine.
And you can do it with someone else as well.
100%. Just to feel a bit more motivated. It's good. I have people that they're doing it together. Couples, two friends doing it together. It just helps. Sometimes it's expensive as well to do a personal training. So that's why online coaching can make it more easier. You get more access to more things for affordable price.
And about the nutrition now, you do get all the feedbacks, of course, from your clients.
Yeah. So obviously, nutrition is like, imagine like this. So the first thing that we do is, let's say you started the program. I say to you, for the first week, I want you to take a picture of everything that you eat. Everything. It can be the Freddo espresso, it can be the nice cake that grandma did, Yaya did, whatever it is, you take a picture of it. And what we do, we don't really remove everything. We just give you some feedback of what you can add, what you can remove a little bit, reduce a little bit, in order for you to enjoy what you want, because you want to make the journey as enjoyable as possible. You don't want to make it miserable and be like, I have to eat this, like, plain food that has no flavor.
Sometimes too much discipline is not good, is it?
Yeah, you want to be more flexible. That's why flexibility, it works. Too strict, imagine like this. Let's say I give you a meal plan. You have to follow that. Let's say you do it for 8 weeks. What's going to happen after that? Let's say we did only 8-week program. You did the meal plan and then you stop eating that food. You're going to get the results, right? Let's just say that. But after you finish that, what's going to happen? You're going to go back to your old habits.
Exactly.
And then what's going to happen? You're going to gain all the weight that you lost. And you didn't learn any habits or how to eat and have more flexibility and more freedom. And that's why the way I teach my clients helps them. Even when they finish with the program with me, they can do it by themselves, and I don't think I have anybody that's finished the program and gained fat after that.
And for those that they don't really like the online coaching, you do one-to-ones as well, right?
Yes, we do one-to-one.
Because that's a good New Year's resolution.
Oh my God. So the thing is, a lot of people, obviously, they want to set some goals and they want to start. And I 100% say to someone that doesn't feel comfortable doing it online, is a good idea to find a coach, personal trainer, that can give you a little bit of push to start your years good, get a little habit, and just start attacking.
And then maybe they can move to the
digital
one.
Exactly. Because the one-to-one gives you a bit more confidence to do the exercise correct and feel a bit more confident in yourself. And then what's going to happen after that, Ramos, I feel quite good. I feel like I can do it by myself now. And then just go online.
Perfect. So Ramos, thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you so much
for all the answers.
I hope that was helpful.
And we wish you good luck.
Thanks so much.
Να ευχαριστήσουμε όμως και όλους εσάς που ήσασταν για ένα ακόμη βράδυ Κυριακής μαζί μας. Να σας υπενθυμίσουμε να μας ακολουθήσετε στα social media της εκπομπής και μην διστάσετε να επικοινωνήσετε μαζί μας για οποιοδήποτε feedback μέσα από το mail της εκπομπής μας. Μέχρι το επόμενο Sunday Show, να είστε όλοι καλά. Καλό σας βράδυ.